Ah, what's up? We're Honors Film. This time it's just me, Quinn, and Noah, the boys, the
We're
Psychonauts.
we are chatting about and
Psychonauts.
today we talk about Endgame,
Endgame, dude. This is fucking Honors Film Endgame.
a decade in the making and an extra day for me.
Yeah, let's go to that right away. This title of the episode is gonna be like Quinn Endgame.
Yeah, so basically my theater almost got shot up by some crazy person, and then so I was sitting there. I made it about an hour into the movie, so right as they're about to go and talk about who's gonna go get what stone, the movie pauses and some really short little worker comes in and goes, "Hey, so we're evacuating the theater. It's nothing to worry about. Someone had a gun." I was like, "This is not making sense right now. Like, there's nothing to worry about, but
There's nothing
someone
to
has a
worry
gun.
about.
But someone has a gun, and we're evacuating." So thank you for that heads up. And then,
It ain't no thing.
but the weirdest part is she just like waddles in and tells like the like 8 people close enough to her, like the people that are walking into the theater and walking out, and then me because I was sitting right by the door. And she doesn't like say it loudly. She just kind of waits for everyone to figure it out. So I've left, probably 2 minutes before the last person figured it out. And then I don't know. Apparently, this guy got up in the middle of the theater at the very end. Someone said he was sleeping, but I don't know if he
This
just.
was in the IMAX theater.
Yeah, this was in the
wasn't
IMAX
in
theater, a
Quinn's
couple
theater.
down from the one I was in.
Yeah.
And then he got up, and then he started saying stuff like reciting like old biblical verses, and then talking about how modern people now worship false gods. So that was pretty cool. And then so he got up.
That was the cool part. Some dude going on a crazy
That was-
biblical
yeah,
rant.
Do you think it was like the scene in Pulp Fiction where like if he got to finish his verse, he was just gonna unload on people?
Well, I'll read you some Reddit comments that people. So this person says, "I was in the theater when it happened in theater 6, and I was in theater 2, so just a couple down. When the guy got up and he started preaching, I was like, wow, lovely. Then he started talking about idolizing false gods, and I was like, uh-oh. He appeared to have had bad stuff in his bag, so he may have had something. I saw people start to take cover, and then instinct kicked in, and I ran. I lost my shoes and a sock, but I got out with minimal scrapes and cuts. It was an experience." So apparently, and then let's see. This person says, "Near the end of the movie, some dude got up and started strolling around the theater yelling about false prophets and the end of times. He had a backpack he was handling. People immediately started covering and running for the emergency exit." And then
Why did he wait till the end of the movie?
Well, because he wanted to see Endgame, Noah.
Yeah, he paid for it,
Oh.
so he's got to get at least his money's worth.
And that's an IMAX.
He's about to
ticket.
go
That's
to
not cheap.
jail too.
But this
Well,
is
okay, so that's the thing. He goes and sees Endgame, like, and then goes to jail, and then he gets people to pay him to tell him what happened in Endgame.
in
But
Bards?
he let us view the false prophet.
the ultimate scam. The ultimate
Dude,
hustle.
Bards are still alive in prison. That's a fully worthwhile class.
And then this is the best. This is the best
Quinn,
account.
read the comment about the
No,
guy that
I got it right here. So this guy says, "I was
Okay.
also in theater 6. Right as the movie is coming to an end, he got up and started yelling biblical stuff. I sent out a loud boo, and people behind me started to get up in a hurry. I honestly thought they were just mad at this guy and were gonna beat him up. Then the real danger dawned on me. My girlfriend and I joined them. Like, this guy might be about to get shot by a sicko mode shooter, and this guy's like, boo, lame."
Your last words are boo.
Your last words are booing the shooter.
fucking king. Shout out to that guy.
But so apparently the guy, he was wearing like a Vietnam War jacket, and he had a bag that he was fondling, and then so
Fit watch.
some lady screamed gun in a crowded theater without seeing one, and then
Oh fuck.
which is pretty epic. And then so that's kind of what caused all the panic. And then I don't think he ever actually had a bomb or a gun, but he said something like, "This bomb is gonna be the real deal" or something. I don't know. Like he mentioned a bomb in his speech, but he never actually had one. And then so apparently some dude.
No, I think he had a gun, right?
No. What happened was the guy. He had like a guy with a concealed carry, I think, is the gun that she saw and was like, "Oh fuck, gun, run."
Oh.
But then so I think it ended with the guy with a concealed carry permit was like holding the nut job at gunpoint outside the theater because the guy tried to run away.
And that is why Honors Film is pro cops.
And then
But the guy
And
didn't
pro
do
carry.
anything technically. He was just making a ruckus.
I mean,
Nah,
if
man.
you talk about having a bomb to show them all in a crowded theater, I think you're doing more than a ruckus.
That is true. You probably shouldn't reference bombs in your biblical speech.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
That's probably not smart.
But yeah, so there's like a whole
Yeah, we
bomb.
almost lost Quinn.
There was like a bomb squad or like a SWAT team or something outside the theater when I left because all that stuff happened while I was still watching my movie.
Uh-huh.
And then, so when I left, my car was just outside the, what is it called? The like perimeter line they set up, like the red tape or whatever. And then so I just left.
Yeah, and you were about to go see it in IMAX, weren't you?
Yeah. Oh, that was the funny thing. Okay, so if you didn't listen to it, last podcast I had like said someone said, "All right, we're watching Endgame next week, boys." I was like, I'm gonna wait till that comes out on DVD or something, because I'm not trying to go to a crowded theater and get Dark Knighted.
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, well, whatever it was, I think at like the Aurora Theater, the guy started unloading on the crowd, but so I'm kind of anti, big movie going and watching those in the theater.
That's understandable.
And then so the theater I was gonna choose was this IMAX one. I was like, dang, that's good seats. It's a big theater, big screen, and they're the same price. I was like, nah, I'm gonna go to theater 2. It's smaller, just in case. Dude, I am literally
Seer.
I predicted it a week in advance, and then my spidey senses kicked in.
Minority Report, but with like shootings for movie theaters.
Dude,
only.
I'm the Rain Man for predicting shootings.
Jesus Christ.
But yep, so that's my Endgame experience.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
It was all worth it again.
Dude, 4D. Quinn had real shots coming at him.
It was all worth it.
What if you dressed up as Thanos instead?
with a snap of my fingers, half of you will be gone, and he just starts fucking unloading.
Yeah.
With the snap of my fingers and the press of this button. Yikes.
Yeah, oh my, dude, Lucas, that's fucked up.
Oh, sorry.
That's too far.
No, that's what happens when you get a Psychonaut podcast. We don't pull punches.
Dude, theaters really are like the scariest place to like be. Like if you really think about it.
Only one exit, dude. It's scary as shit.
Like they're so unsafe. Like they really need to put exits like in the back bag.
Hey,
they all have the entrance and then the emergency exit. So I try to sit.
But all the emergency entrances are at the front.
No, the theater we went to, it's in the middle.
They all.
But I think most of them are in the front. But that's like the gamble. It's like, where do you sit? Do you sit close to the entrance or do you sit close to the exit?
Well, they're both shitty spots.
You kind of flip a coin. So.
Well, can they come in through the emergency exit?
No, that's where it locks.
No,
it
but
locks
the Batman shooter, that's where he came in from.
So then you shouldn't sit next to the entrance, right?
Well, I don't know.
Well, you should try to sit in the middle of the theater because that's where the best seats are. So if you're gonna die, at least you had a good viewing experience.
Well, the guy who shot up the Batman Rises, he like propped the door open and then waited till like halfway through the movie, the emergency exit. I mean. So I don't know.
Really?
So that's why if you ever watch a movie with me, every time someone walks in or out of the theater, you'll watch my head snap to the door.
Yeah, my viewing experience sucked. I wish somebody would have done that in my theater because I was sitting next to a fucking kid, of course, like a teenager, just mouth breathing. No way.
Are you gonna be like one of those people that gets angry at like the 6-year-olds and are like, the children's movie.
Well,
if the kid was 16, the kid was at the movie by himself.
Okay. To be fair, Noah, the 6-year-olds should not be there. It is a PG-13 movie.
Agreed. Thank you, Quinn. There was a baby that would scream out every once in a while. I didn't give a shit about that because like that happened less frequently than this fucking 16-year-old. Oh, no way, that's Captain America, it's Thor's hammer? No way, that's insert character's name.
That was actually pretty sick.
No, it was sick as fuck, but I'm just saying, like, don't talk.
People started cheering during our show.
I had a round of applause at the end.
They were cheering and clapping at the hammer.
I didn't get anything for the hammer. There was like a collective like "oh" I heard over in the front of the theater, like "oh shit, bitch." And then like people started applauding at the end. I was like, okay, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
People didn't applaud at the end of ours.
Oh really? What fucking cowards?
Yeah. I wanted to applaud at the MCU logo, but I was kind of scared.
Okay, so where should we start with this? Stan Lee cameo? Like, that was cool. He was a fucking hippie.
Oh, yeah, flower power.
They made him a hippie, like, before.
Yeah, but like that's what he was, you know.
He was a hippie.
Well, I mean, yeah, like he was a liberal in the 70s.
Yeah,
You know, way different than liberals now.
way different.
Yikes.
What do you guys think of Gamer Thor?
Dude, that was my best character. That's
That
the
was
only
the best
time.
part.
That's the only time I freaked out during the movie.
Honestly, I really was not a fan of that.
Really,
It's like-
I kind of expected him to like use magic to get back into shape, but he really stuck with it.
Yeah, he really.
I
enjoyed
thought it
those
was like
roles.
perfect.
But
I thought it was
just
perfect
I
because
mean-
he was like this like sad dumb guy like living with his fucking buddies playing Fortnite. Like it was perfect. They got it spot on.
That's what happens after you like completely fail at a mission.
it's just like
Yeah,
that's-
like when you completely fail at life, that's what you look like.
That's just like such a played out joke though, like the old loser with a gut. I will kill you.
Well, I mean, it makes sense though. He like didn't fucking kill Thanos.
and I think just like how Fortnite's like
Thanos.
also old and just tired, especially.
Well, you know why they had Fortnite?
Well, because they have those like promo deals where they're
Yeah,
they, like it's
yeah.
like quid pro quo between Epic Games and
And yeah,
And
they
Stanley.
get little like Marvel weapons, and then yeah, Marvel gets that Thor being a gamer,
yeah,
yelling at some kid online.
dude.
Dude, I'm Thor. I think I'm just gonna come to terms with that.
So
I'm
he's
Thor.
gonna come kick their ass.
Ask Alec. I harass kids when we play Fortnite.
One of my favorite moments in the entire movie was when Thor and the Raken go to
The Raken.
Asgard or whatever in the past, and then Thor's like, I'm not trying to run into my mom, but then he does,
And then runs into his mom.
and then the raccoons, or no, they're staring at her from like across, the big hall or whatever, and the Raken goes, "Hey, is that your mom, the dead one?" And Noah starts cracking up in the theater. And, like he's like
There were
only
like a lot of parts I started laughing where like I wasn't supposed to.
But it's just like, honestly, that was a pretty funny moment. That was like a pretty dark, funny moment. Is that your mom, the dead one?
Dude, I don't know. I liked when Aunt May showed up at the end
Where did she show up? I missed it.
in the funeral procession.
Wait, Aunt May shows up?
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Haha.
No, she fucking doesn't.
Yeah, Noah. Yes, she does. I know. Trust me.
I do not remember seeing her.
I was on the
Yeah,
lookout
she-
and I couldn't find her.
Why was she at the funeral procession? Why was she there?
How are you
Because
not-
she's Peter's aunt, and Peter's like 15.
Also, how are you not going to put Aunt May into the movie?
Right? Are you?
So wait, I have
Just some
like a quick
horny-
question.
Yeah.
So like, since everyone that got snapped out of existence came back 5 years later, did they all get aged 5 years, or did they come back the age that
No,
they
I think
were?
they just came back.
Well, no, I don't know because all of Spider-Man's friends are the same age, but like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? What are the odds of all of them being snapped out of existence?
like Ed was Ned.
Okay.
That's his name.
That fucking pissed me off too. I was like, damn, there's another part I could have been in this movie.
Wait, all of
You know what I mean?
Spider-Man's only got
Ned
like one
was
friend,
still
right?
fucking kicking.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if he got in the movie and he's completely unimportant, I could have been in Infinity War. I'm pissed, or not Infinity War, Endgame. I'm just saying.
Was he
I'm
in
just,
Infinity War? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
No.
Actually, yes, no, he was. He was on the bus with Peter.
Yeah, he was on the bus.
Oh, right.
Motherfucker, dude, I could have been in
You could have
the
been in
biggest
2
movies in the
movies.
world, or in history. Not in history, probably,
could've-
but
Been like, hey, look, there I am.
there I am saying the stuff about women and typing online in 4chan on the forums.
Saying no, they would like you'd be talking about like Star Wars or something fucking stupid.
I
Like-
refuse. I refuse to say my lines correctly because I want to quote Star Trek and not Star Wars.
Or
Are
even,
you,
even worse,
wait,
you
you're
go
a
for like a
Trek
Land of the
guy,
Lost
Luke?
reference.
Cause
I would say if I had to pick, yeah, I'm a Trek guy. Like I'm not like deep on either, but I started watching Deep Space Nine.
Deep Space
fun.
Nine. I don't know
You know,
anything about Star Trek.
One of the trailers for Civil War, or not before this movie, was apparently the last Star Wars movie. Are they actually going to end that series after?
I think they're gonna take a break. They're gonna take a break, is what they said.
Are those just making
But
less and
it'll be
less money?
back.
It kind of feels like it.
I think they are. They're not as big as deal as obviously the first three or the Second three.
They'll
Yeah.
like take a break for like a couple years and like wait for the fanboys to get thirsty again, and then they'll.
Yeah, like I think they're still gonna make like the Star Wars stories, the Star Wars Tales ones, you know.
Yeah,
But like, yeah, because those are still pretty popular because they're cool and you don't have to worry about like, I don't know, getting people angry
Wait,
as
yeah.
much.
which
I
ones?
think.
Like the side quest ones?
Yeah, the side ones like the Han Solo one or
I don't know. Didn't that one flop? Aren't they going to stop making those because they're not making money
I think
anymore?
it did. I think that
I have
one
no
flopped.
I have no clue. I thought Rogue One was received pretty well.
I think.
I did not like Rogue One.
I'm
I
pretty,
didn't really like it either, but
I'm
like
pretty sure
I
the
also
Han
don't
Solo
like
one
Star
flopped.
Wars.
The Clone Wars is kind of cool.
Yeah. Let's see other highlights from the movie. Tony Stark becoming a dad. That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I guess just Tony Stark in general. Like that's a good way for Robert Downey Jr. to go out.
yeah,
You
he was
know.
pretty good in the movie. I
I'm
think
glad Captain America's gone.
I are you not a big Chris Evans fan?
I just don't give a shit about Captain America. Like I
I,
don't.
yeah,
He's
I don't
just
know.
so uninteresting and like mopey and just boring.
I
Like I
like
used
Winter
to think
Soldier a
Thor was
lot
probably the
though.
most boring, but then they like revamped him with Ragnarok. But
I think
Captain America hasn't changed. He's just boring.
well, he kind of did change though,
Like yeah,
Well, now he's like more fun. Now he's a fun guy.
because he started off with the I'm super gung ho for my country because I love the people
yeah, and
around
then he
me.
like became all like
But then he wakes
introspective
up
and
70 years
sad.
later with nothing left, and then he's kind of sort of nihilistic a little bit, I guess. But then
That's America's
but then
ass,
he finds
boys.
a new
That's
family.
America's
He
ass.
finds a new
Dude, that
family.
joke went on for so fucking long. Oh my god, this movie had no self control. This is like my biggest gripe with this movie is that had no fucking self control. They're like every fucking scene had some gay ass quippy line, and like a lot of their jokes just like lasted for so fucking long and just went on like for
Uh,
what felt like forever.
Agreed. I liked Hulk
Like
saying "dab." That's pretty cool.
That was honestly
that was pretty great.
Did you mean
that's
Sam Awesome?
whoa. Was that
Whoa,
a Google Home I just heard? Or was
Yeah, no, that was my
that's an
an
Alexa.
Alexa?
that was my Amazon.
Well, anyway, so the
I couldn't
Oh,
find
what?
the
I'm just
oh
gonna
my god,
contact.
just put her out of her
Just find
misery.
the contact.
I just unplugged it. That's weird.
Well, so
I don't know.
I seen like the Hulk joke kind of the dab has gone so far away from being funny that Hulk joke kind of hooked back a little bit and actually
That Hulk joke
Big
completed the
Hulk
circle. Completed the circle.
that joke actually kind of made me laugh a little bit. Like maybe it was just how kind of pathetic that attempt at a joke was. I don't know.
I was telling Alec one of my fucking conspiracy theories. One of my like, just absolute crazy ones. Like they put all that stuff like Gamer Thor, dabbing Hulk in there just so people wouldn't. If you heard the leak, you're like, yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
Oh,
Like on Twitter.
maybe that might be right.
Like
Actually,
I saw the Gamer Thor thing like 4 times. I was like, this is the dumbest Twitter joke I've ever seen.
I somehow managed to miss every spoiler possible. I got
The only one I
Any
saw,
spoilers?
the only one I saw was Captain America going back in time. That's the only one I saw.
You know what I'm surprised I never saw?
What?
I was like thinking about this today. I'm surprised like there hasn't been a picture circulating of like Robert Downey Jr., aka Tony Stark, face with X's face
Ooh.
or
oh,
some shit like
No,
that.
I know Quinn do that
I'm
before the
surprised that
podcast.
hasn't popped up.
Yeah. Quinn, let's get that going.
I could put that as the video, the image for the video.
Yeah, one of us is about to get famous. I was just gonna post it on Twitter.
Because I'll put the like spoiler in the title, but I won't.
Yeah.
But
Do you
that's-
think X, freaking Iron Man and Stanley are like hanging out?
They're hanging out in heaven.
Yeah. Do you think they're just fucking chilling?
X, you're the real superhero.
Yeah.
Quote Stanley.
Yeah, Stanley's probably talking about how he wishes he would have put X in the Marvel Cinematic
in,
Universe.
Yeah.
in Endgame.
You're the
My-
real Black
My
Panther.
greatest mistake in my entire life was to not put XXX Temptation in there. Oh wait, Tentacion. Oh, that's
yeah.
what
That's not how
I meant.
you say it.
Tentacion.
Tentacion. My bad.
What's superhero would act?
I'm not gonna say it.
What?
You already said it. You already
I
said the
did
best
already
one.
say
You already
it.
said the best one.
What?
I don't know. I don't think he would.
What is it?
Him being the Black Panther instead of Chadwick Boseman.
I think he'd just be himself. Like he'd just show up, and
A
his
cool
dark
cameo.
lyrics would just make the enemies depressed. That's like his power. It's like he just makes everyone sad, and then he abuses some woman or something.
Yeah.
Speaking of women,
Do we have an Avenger that beats their wife?
yes, actually, the original Ant-Man.
Hawkeye. Oh.
Yeah,
Hawkeye?
so the original Ant-Man in the comics slapped his wife.
What?
All right. Well, so then that's who X is.
Cancelled.
Can't cancel Ant-Man.
Cancel Ant-Man.
Oh, speaking of Ant-Man,
Cancel Ant-Man. Like Alec. Cancel Ant-Man and Alec.
Oh yeah, that's why Alex not on the pod this week, guys.
No, Alec's actually gone because
we
he's
canceled him.
sad. No, because he's sad about the new Sonic movie.
Oh
big
yeah, that's true.
There's a lot of blows back to back. First, Captain America's gone, and then Iron Man, and then now Sonic is bad. It's a lot to deal with.
I don't know.
Too much going on in his life, right?
Dude, that Sonic trailer looked like a final project at a community college.
It looks fucking hilarious. I want to see it.
I'm not. There's I can't support that.
I don't know if I want to see it in theaters.
Don't. You want to pirate that? Don't support that.
I like how they decided. Well, it was kind of cartoony and pixely to begin with, so we're not gonna go for cartoon, and we're not gonna go for super real looking. So we're gonna hit this uncanny valley of it looks kind of like a stuffed animal, but also it's got organs and stuff. It really hits every bad note possible.
It's weird looking, and he's got human teeth. Everyone's been freaking out about his teeth.
Dude, I thought it was weird. They said it's like fucking gangster's paradise.
Oh, that was weird.
That was funny. I liked all the edits of that trailer. I like the one that's set to hurt the cover by Johnny Cash.
I saw a funny tweet that's like, dude, they better have Shadow pulling up with a gun.
So wait, are anyone else gonna be in it? Is Tails gonna be in it?
I don't think so. I think it's just a Sonic thing.
Seriously, that's lame.
Oh, dude, I would totally voice Knuckles. I could voice Knuckles.
Could you voice Knuckles?
I think I could do Knuckles. I think I could do Tails too.
I think I could do Sonic. Why am I not voicing Sonic?
Hey, Sonic, let me suck your cock. See,
Nice.
You're too slow.
Yeah, oh yeah. See, not bad. Not too. Quinn, do you got a Knuckles for us?
Well, I don't really know what Knuckles sounds like, but
I don't really know what Knuckles sounds like either.
He just sounds like a cool dude.
I think I'm looking at a picture of Sonic right now. He kind of looks like the Cat in the Hat from that one live action movie, a little bit. Just
Jim Carrey looks weird. Or
do you think they're gonna show Sonic's feet?
Oh my god. They have to have some sort of weird fan servicey thing, right?
Also,
you think?
Didn't Sonic wear gloves?
Yeah. He does.
Why is his hands are just painted white in this?
Well, because that's their compromise.
Dude, they really.
And Sonic's arms are supposed to be tanned. He's not supposed to have hair on him.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
No, they changed that.
I know exactly. I'm an originalist. I'm a purist.
Sega changed that a while ago.
Who's gonna voice him?
I go based off of his design from Smash because that's what I know him best from.
That's so cool, dude.
Did you
That's
never
so
play
cool.
the games? Any
What?
Sonic?
Not really.
You never played any
I'm not
Sonic?
really a Sonic guy.
I'm not a Sonic guy. I think
The original, the ones for I think they came out for the PlayStation, maybe.
the Genesis.
Or
is
no,
what
I think it might have been the Dreamcast.
the original. Oh, Dreamcast or Genesis, whichever one came first.
I don't know. Those were really fun, actually.
The only one I played is on the Game Boy, and that was pretty fun. But I don't know, it just doesn't appeal to me now.
It was pretty good, just because you could really zip across those maps really fast. Felt pretty.
I also like how everyone's been screen capping the picture of Sonic where he's doing the soy face.
Oh, I like that meme too. That's pretty good.
That's That's just so perfect.
I think it's awesome that Jim Carrey is like a super serious guy now, but he agreed to do Dr. Eggman and Sonic.
Yeah.
That's kind of amazing, man.
Well, he has a super serious show on Showtime, I want to say.
Like Jim Carrey's out there drawing political cartoons about and then getting in Twitter arguments with Mussolini's granddaughter. And then now I'm going to be Dr. Eggman in the new Sonic movie.
And he doesn't even look like an egg. I'm pissed. They should have gotten.
No one's body looks like that.
Not true. Action Bronson.
Action.
Hey, Sonic. I can't do it.
Wait, does he have like a rounded body and long ass legs?
Not long ass legs, but like.
Okay, like Eggman has like a perfectly circular body and like.
Okay, but here's the thing: Eggman's supposed to be thick.
Thick with it, dummy.
Yeah, if you were to stretch Action Bronson out a little bit more, he would totally look.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You do a little creative editing. Action Bronson looks like that. Easily.
Isn't Action Bronson like a chef?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he was. I don't think so anymore now.
Well, now he's a rapper.
And he had 2 Vice shows. I don't know if he still has them.
Wait, they didn't even make...
Vice.
Wait, he had a. I don't know.
Yeah, he had 2 Vice shows.
When are we getting a Vice show?
I don't think
even though Vice seems like the network for us, I don't think it is.
Yeah,
we should go on Vice and like.
Hey, we should take over Vice Live that just got canceled.
We won't go on Vice because they kicked off Gavin McInnes. We're protesting him.
Hey, speaking of Gavin McInnes,
I was waiting to see if you got a picture with that guy because.
No, I didn't. I ended up not. My roommate texted me and said that the crowd was pretty fucking big, so I didn't really feel like getting booed in front of everyone on campus for getting a picture.
Shit.
Well, what happened the first time?
Ended up on the internet.
No, I would have. No, I would have been canceled.
No, but think of how much you get promoted the podcast, though.
Well, that's true because what I was gonna do was either
plug the pod.
Either I was gonna plug the pod to him actually, and see if he could mention it, but also I was gonna Photoshop a lot of anime girls in there and just say I'm a real proud boy tonight.
Gavin McInnes is the Proud Boy guy?
Yeah, I think so. I think he had something to do with Proud Boys.
He's like a co-founder of Vice, and then they were like, hey, so you're being too racist for us. See it. And then he's just been... He has, like, no skills outside of founding Vice, and then so he's just been struggling, I guess.
Yeah, he just was yelling at my college campus about religion and, like, about Jews and Harvey Weinstein, which, like, hey, not everybody has good points, but there's little gold nuggets in there, I think.
Well, he founded the Proud Boys, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think he's a part of their founders. I could be wrong,
That's a pretty big accomplishment.
He had to step away from them, too, because he, like... he said he's disassociating himself from the Proud Boys. I don't remember why, but...
They aren't racist enough.
Or maybe because he was saying racist stuff. I don't know. But then, like, he's like, yeah, they told me to say stepping down, but I'm not stepping down. I'm just disassociating. But it's like, you are stepping down because you fucking founded them, so...
I just remember, like, they wanted him at the, like, Charlottesville rally, and even he didn't want to go there because it was just, like, marching with a literal...
Well, I'm pretty sure Gavin McInnes is, like...
He's very close.
He's like a Nazi light.
Close. You know, he's like Nazi -1.
You know, he'll
kind of.
Like, he maybe won't act with them, but he'll certainly take their money to talk for him, you know?
Yeah, he was saying, my roommate was telling me, because my roommate stayed and watched for like an hour.
Oh, so he's just like every far-right YouTuber.
Yeah, except he has like a religious... He has like a religious part to him, too.
No, he's not the exact same, like...
No, he's got like a religious subtext to him.
Based
off of what you guys are telling me, he sounds pretty simple.
Well, no, my roommate said he was saying, it's like, the Jews are evil, but even they did good. They wrote the Bible. I was like, okay, that's pretty sick, dude.
Wow.
So, yeah, I mean...
Really out here.
He's kind of like the Thanos of the alt... he's like the Thanos of the alt-right.
He's the Thanos of our world.
Yeah.
But yeah, he kind of like... He's his own little category, because...
No, he's crazy.
Because he starts he literally starts something that kind of resembles like a Nazi group. and then says that I don't like Nazis. But then he also, unlike a lot of his contemporaries, never really sounds that
Well, isn't it like the
smart.
things with like Proud Boys is they're not allowed to masturbate or something?
Yeah, he makes them not masturbate.
Yeah, like they're not allowed to masturbate because they're supposed to build up their confidence. They have to wear like polos and look like and shit like that. Like they have to wear like Lacoste polos and shit.
He likes to he likens himself to like a fraternity, which
That's awesome. That's
I
sick.
So if like a fraternity was like, I don't know, he could spell Nazi out with Greek letters. Maybe that's what they would do.
Epic.
I don't know. You might be able to.
But he totally. Who's the leader of the like neo-Nazi people?
David Duke? No, that's KKK.
Is it Richard Spencer?
Yes.
Does he have the hair?
Richard Spencer, he like wears like suits and he's got like
Yeah, so like Gavin McInnes totally does that same thing because like Richard
haircut.
Spencer's whole gaff is like, hey, so being a Nazi is not cool anymore, so we got to kind of dress up and wear suits and look nice, and like Gavin McInnes totally does the same thing. Like they have the same hair.
Well, his whole thing is like Richard Spencer is trying to like secure like land for our ancestors, like for our children, basically for our people.
Well, no, he's just straight up a neo-Nazi, like.
Well, yeah.
But Gavin McInnes is like, it's like I never said explicitly I was a neo-Nazi. I just said stuff.
But he basically is.
I just dipped my ankle in the water.
He dabbled in the territory a little bit.
Yeah, I hung around Nazis for long enough that people thought I was one, but I never said anything. That's just kind of
that's cool.
type of deal.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
dude.
neat.
He's too racist for the alt-right, which is an accomplishment in itself.
Yeah.
Oh,
do you think he's pro, or do you think he saw Endgame?
He probably did.
What do you think he thought? I bet he hated Captain Marvel.
No,
well, she's a bitch.
He definitely hated at the end when Captain America, like the mantle got passed off to a black guy.
He was so pissed.
He probably got mad when all the women in the MCU had a scene where they protect Spider-Man.
I just thought it was kind of funny.
Well, they were, I don't think they were all still fuming about Captain Marvel's like 15 minutes of screen time to really care about Captain America being
my prediction now is that there'll be some dumbass people on like right-wing podcasts and reactionary podcasts that are going to start saying, oh my gosh, why does Marvel have to push their diversity agenda on us by making Captain America black? This is so against American values. They're just gonna throw a whole fit about how that's.
I feel
totally
like that
wrong.
shit's probably already out there. Let's look at it.
It already is because that's who Captain America is in the comics.
SJW.
Yeah, he's been black in the comics for like 4
Avengers
years now.
4 Endgame SJW cringe scene. The MCU is over, broken, and Captain Marvel is horribly written. This is a 22-minute video.
Not worth.
Honestly,
Quinn, actually, we only have 22 minutes left, so Quinn, just put that in at the end of the video or end of the. Just put that audio in.
SJW outrage.
But yeah, so honestly, I thought this movie was pretty good in a lot of aspects. Like, it seems like they set it up, where they could pick it up and keep going if they wanted to, and they passed it off to like a good direction. And also, I was glad that like I hadn't watched Captain Marvel beforehand, but you guys kind of told me that all I needed to know was that she's just OP and that's it.
Yeah,
and that was pretty much all you really need to know. But Noah and
she didn't show up much.
Yeah, Noah and I were looking at each other towards the end of the fight. It's like, why didn't they send her back in time? Why didn't they?
Like they forgot about her again.
Well, no, she was on her high horse. Like, oh no, the rest of the universe needs saving too.
But it's like they showed that they can just like send a text
like
message
dismantle.
Well, she was busy helping Palestine or whatever, right?
Yeah, she was in the rest of the universe trying to figure shit out. Like apparently, what took them like 7 people on Earth, she could do for a lot of the universe by herself.
Well, they could have like I don't know, sent her a fucking text. Like
they should have like gotten her there because ASAP. ASAP like
Hey, we're about
Rocky.
to reverse the thing Thanos did. We kind of need you.
Also,
Yeah.
why did she have that "let me talk to your manager" ass hair?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what she has in the comics, but it did not look like as good as the comics.
Brie Larson looks better with short.
But
There
yeah,
are women that can pull off short hair, but Brie
We
Larson.
know a couple actually.
but I think
Wait, we
Noah
do?
and I were trying to figure out how many letters it would have taken in a text message to get Brie Larson back to Earth to fight Thanos.
HELP.
Like we 4 was the lowest number we could think of.
I could do one. Yo, three letters. YOO.
Yo,
Yeah.
but yeah, so
Wait, why YOO? How will that get her back to Earth?
I don't know. Like, that would be like a yo, what's up? What's popping?
Maybe they should have like a Captain Marvel like emergency where like they'll only call her if they really need her.
Only if we really need her.
Yeah.
I thought the last fight scene was cool. I don't know why. I thought it was super like, I like during the moment I was like, oh, this isn't really that cool. But afterwards I was like, oh, this is pretty fucking sick. I
The
think.
fight scene was pretty hype. It was really hype when fucking like everyone just started showing up. That part was cool. The one of my favorite jokes in the movie though was when Scarlet Witch, that's her name, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Was like went up to Thanos and was like, "You took everything from me." And he's like, "I don't even know who you are." Like I don't know why. I just thought that was the funniest thing.
Bitch, don't ask me what I be on.
Well, because like honestly, like Scarlet, who cares about her?
Well, dude, she has a TV show, Disney Plus TV show. I guess
But
that's
to
like
be fair, she fucked him up.
well,
She fucked him up.
she's the most powerful, one of the most powerful characters in the universe in the comics. Like, she is definitely underdeveloped in the
Why
Marvel
isn't she
universe.
a bigger deal? Like I was like, holy shit, she's strong as
Because
fuck.
because this version of her is different. I guess I can go off on a little tangent about this. So yeah, Scarlet Witch in the movie is different because they weren't allowed to use mutants when they made her.
Oh yeah.
Because the way the X-Men are split up is really weird with Marvel and Fox, but now that they're one, it doesn't matter. But they couldn't use like terms like mutant
Well, they
and
had
like other shit. They had Quicksilver and her, and I think that's it. I don't know how they got. I don't know how Disney got them, but they did. But they weren't allowed to use the term
Can I
mutant.
use the word?
No, because mutants are were Sony's. Now I guess they're Disney's now,
You
which
mean
is really
Fox?
scary to think about. Yeah. Oh God. Ugh. Um.
Dude, Disney owns everything.
But yeah, in the comics, there's an entire arc of her. Like that was their big Marvel's arc. Was her resetting the world to get Vision back?
Uh,
No.
That was really her
yeah,
biggest
because
role
like
in
she
the movies
fucked them
was
up.
to
She
Yeah.
went pretty sicko mode, and I
Yeah.
was like, damn, like why isn't she a bigger deal? She's cool.
Yeah. No. I don't. They couldn't do her well. So I think that's why she's going to the streaming service. I guess that's like the natural thing to go. Is that there's going to be 4 Marvel spin-off shows? You guys know what those are?
Um, Scarlet Witch isn't
And
the
Vision.
getting
Yeah,
one?
it's called WandaVision. So it's going to be Scarlet Witch and Vision in one. Hawkeye, or not Hawkeye. Well, yes, Hawkeye and his family in one. Um,
Who cares
Ca-
about that?
Falcon and Winter Soldier are going to be in one, and Loki get one.
Wait, I thought Falcon was now Captain America.
He is, so I think it's well. They haven't released the names of any of them except Wanda or except Scarlet Witch and Visions. But I'm assuming it's the name of the show isn't going to be Falcon and Falcon and Winter Soldier because now the Falcon's Captain America.
is he just gonna
I'm assuming it's going to be them like committing war crimes across the world.
is he gonna ditch his wings and go for the shield? You think?
No, in the here, let me find a picture. In the comics, he keeps his wings.
All right, that's good enough. Are you guys gonna buy Disney whatever to
No,
watch these?
no.
I'm definitely not.
No.
I don't I don't have the CBS one, but I still watch like Twilight Zone and stuff. I just watch the stuff I want to watch. Like if they're
Dude, why
streaming,
is like every company getting a streaming service?
because cable's dying.
Yeah, because cable's gone. Cable's done so.
Oh my god.
It's on its way out. But yeah,
Inevitably, one of them is gonna like be the dominant. It's probably gonna be Disney.
well, I don't think Fox is going away. You know what I mean?
No, I think that one will age out.
You think so? But they have a lot of sports stuff, so I don't know.
But like, I don't know, like just network television, like shows that premiere at a certain
I
time.
think cable's gonna go away. I mean,
And eventually, sports can turn to streaming too.
yeah. Oh, dude, you know how awesome if they just had a sports app? Like if ESPN just got everything somehow, that'd be awesome.
That would be kind of nice.
I like ESPN's app. That's cool. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. So I guess what's up next in the Marvel universe? The only thing they have announced is the next Spider-Man. That's going to be the end of the phase they're currently in, which is Phase 3. So the next movie is like the official end of it.
Well, aren't they going to do a Scarlet Witch? Or no, sorry, a Black Widow movie?
Yeah, but that's in the
Well, I
next
think it'd be
phase because that's a
Phase 4.
prequel.
Oh.
That's Phase 4. So they've announced like some of the projects that they're going to try to do. They're going to do I think it's Wang Chi. I think. Let me look it up. But it's like a Marvel kung fu guy. Like he's the best martial artist in the Marvel universe. Shang-Chi. That's who it is. So that'll be really cool, I think.
What about Iron Fist or whatever his name is?
Oh my god.
He's
he's
Iron Fist sucks.
yeah,
Iron
he
Fist
sucks. He sucks so much.
He's the worst. He is like he's Alec described it. This is gonna be Alec's contribution for the podcast. He is like the yeah, what is it? He's like the Asian studies professor with an Asian wife. Is what Alex said, I think.
He's just
Let me get the quote right.
he's just such a child in like a superhero's body, despite
Like it just so
despite being like a
out
Zen
of
monk
touch.
for his entire life.
Shazam. He's the Shazam of Marvel.
Oh yeah, he's a superhero equivalent of white Asian studies professor with East Asian wife.
That sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Shout out to our boy Alec. Well, that's what he is because he's like the whole thing is him getting like getting lost with his parents after a plane crash.
Yeah.
And he goes to Shaolin Temple and trains and then comes back.
Well, no, he goes and he like kills a dragon or something, and then he
becomes Iron
becomes
Fist.
the Iron Fist, and then it's like his job to protect whatever it's
The
called.
culture he's sworn to protect.
And then
Literally.
But then he's like, fuck it, I'm not
Wait,
gonna
he's
do that. And
sworn to.
Yeah, he's supposed to protect the monastery at all costs. That's like he's kind of like Doctor Strange, where he has this little side gig besides being a superhero.
except he just doesn't. He's like straight up nah.
He just said, "Fuck it, I'm going home."
Fuck that shit.
Kind of did actually.
I'm excited for Spider-Man though, because I'm excited to see what happens to Peter after his like male role model is like gone. I think that's why like Jake Gyllenhaal's character is going to be important.
Dude.
That's kind of
Stereo.
I'm kind of
I'm
bummed
like
that he's gonna be in that.
the reason why I want to see that movie.
I do. The Spider-Man movies are good. I like those are the best Marvel movies.
But it's like Jake Gyllenhaal. Why are you in a Marvel movie?
Dude, I don't care.
That's kind of weird. That's a big get.
You're like
you know?
you're like a serious actor.
He's a funny guy though. He's done like some funny
yeah,
stuff.
but
I
that
mean,
would
so is Brie Larson.
that would be like seeing Meryl.
What else
like,
has Brie Larson been in?
Brie Larson was in like some like A24 shit. She was
Really?
in like real. Yeah, she's won an Oscar.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
But just,
she won
like,
an
imagine-
Oscar for Rim.
Imagine seeing like Meryl Streep in a Marvel movie.
That might happen, dude.
That's
I don't
kind
think
of that's
it's like that.
that's kind of what it feels like to me.
Oh, she was on 13 going on 30. Oh, she was in Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
she was Spectacular Now, which me and Quinn watched.
Wait, Brie Larson was in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World?
Mhm.
Yeah, she played the fucking bitch. She played like Scott. You know
Yeah,
what I'm talking about?
yeah.
Wait, she played who?
She played Scott's ex.
A lot of
Oh,
superhero guys were in Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah, freaking Captain America was
Captain
in it.
America, Adam from the CWU Arrow show was in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. There's a lot of them, or a decent amount. I also can't believe Captain America didn't stop 9/11. Think about it.
I never
Captain
never thought about
quote
that.
unquote America.
Whoa.
Well, like the time travel stuff is weird.
Well, because their thing is no matter what happens, like the events, right? Is
Yeah,
that's
some
like their
shit like that.
that's like their version of it. So like I don't know, man. I don't know. Captain America should have stopped it.
Do you guys know who
Should've stopped
Do you
it.
guys know who Kieran Culkin is?
What did you say?
Do you guys know who Kieran Culkin is?
No.
I just found out that Macaulay Culkin has a younger brother, and
Yeah,
they look like alike. They're like identical.
and is he in something
Yeah, he's
or?
in Scott Pilgrim. He's the gay roommate.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah.
I thought he looked familiar, but I didn't get the Macaulay Culkin
Apparently he was
connection.
in Home Alone, but I don't remember him being in there.
Interesting.
That was a
Um,
little aside. Little fun fact.
But yeah, I think Jake. They say Mysterio is going to be like a hero, but I think double cross Peter. I don't know. We'll see though.
Wait,
I think,
he's gonna double cross Peter. He's gonna
I-
fuck him over.
I think so because like I don't know. He seems like the replacement mentor that he lost in Iron Man.
Wait, isn't
you
Jake
know?
Gyllenhaal the bad guy?
Well, they say he's a hero because he's under Shield's employment.
Yeah, but how many times has that just been like?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I think he's gonna like double cross him.
If they bring back Hydra, I think I'll be finished with the Marvel universe.
Really, you don't like Hydra?
Hydra's so lame.
Dude, Hydra's
No,
cool.
Hydra just makes Shield look like a bitch.
I don't know, dude. I liked Winter Soldier.
Like how
I
many
thought it was
times
really
has the world's like most intelligent organization been fucked over by people that literally out loud oftentimes will say "Hail Hydra"?
good. A lot.
It's like-
But
It's like you guys can't afford to put microphones around the place. I don't know. Seems kind of dumb.
Hail
And-
Hydra.
I think the last thing we can touch on is the kind of gap Iron Man and Captain America kind of leave the cinematic universe with. Like, there's no leader, quote unquote, I guess.
There's gonna be a power struggle, another civil war, if you will.
I just wonder.
I like seriously. Do you think they're gonna do Civil War 2 for this
No.
or something? Yeah. I
just wonder. Thor will be able to improve the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I don't know, dude. Hemsworth showed that he could do comedy in Ragnarok. I thought
He's
Um,
good, but
2 was just
Guardians 2 was just like
so
oh,
bad. But
man.
1 was good. 1 was good though. So
So
I don't.
It's like we're gonna see.
I don't know. After James Gunn got fired, do you think he's brought it back? Is he going to be edgy Gunn? Is that what we're going to get? Are we going to get Twitter
Well,
Gunn?
I think they put Thor with them because they're supposed to be like the comedy movies, and so
It's gonna be them trying to like find
I
more. or
well,
something.
I think Ragnarok. Well, Ragnarok is the best Thor film, which like not a hard competition.
no, that's pretty like standout.
So I think they're like, yeah, he's a comedy character. Like
So they kind of
he's there.
they just grouped all the comedy characters together.
They really did.
But that might be kind of a yikes though, because the Thor movie was funny, but one of the Guardians movies was not at all. So
Guardians 2 sucked.
So-
Is that Guardians 2 that we all saw together?
Guardians
um,
good, which
I
is
think I
weird.
watched that
Yeah,
at
we
home.
all saw Guardians.
I know we
together.
saw one of these movies all together. Yeah, I don't know. Like
Together.
I think Guardians 3 is going to be good because they're introducing Adam Warlock, which is a really cool character. He's like a very powerful person and has like a lot to do with the Infinity Stones. Like, I think he's more powerful than Captain Marvel, or like up there.
Who?
Adam Warlock, this comic book character that they teased at the end of Guardians 2.
Oh right, I forgot
Adam
about that.
Warlock.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Doctor Strange too.
I'm excited for Doctor Strange
Doctor
too.
Strange 2.0.
Um,
I was kind of glad.
Yeah,
Is
like-
he a good guy or a bad guy?
he's a.
Or is he like ambiguous?
It
or
depends
some
because
shit?
I think they're gonna make him a villain in this next one because he's you remember the gold people from Guardians 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were super pissed because Star Lord stole from them. So and then they were like, and they teased Adam Warlock for them. So I think they're gonna try to hunt down the guard something with him. Maybe I don't know. Um, and then Spider Man's too young to be a leader. He's still gonna be like the teenage comedy, type stuff.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna be that for a while. I hope they get Tom Holland adult Spider Man stuff though. Like there's a lot of good content there.
They're gonna make Captain Marvel the leader, and everyone's gonna be
But
pissed.
she's like
She's literally too. She's too OP for the.
she's so big. She's so much bigger than the Avengers. Like that's the only thing. It's like every problem is small to her.
That's true. Maybe they'll
Um,
make new
Maybe Black
Captain
Panther.
America.
Black Panther's been the leader before, but he's leading a nation. Doctor Strange is busy doing like magic
He's dumb
shit.
shit. No one gives a shit
Yeah.
about him.
I think that's weird that he got like he's only had one movie and Spider-Man's already had two.
Oh,
I liked Doctor Strange. Like I thought the visuals were really cool.
I don't think Noah said he didn't like it, right?
I didn't really like it.
No, he didn't. I thought it was like I don't think it was like a great movie or anything, but like the visuals are cool and that's what Doctor Strange is.
Did the I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what other Marvel characters there are that like
Oh, right.
Ant-Man's comedy,
Did
Wasp is comedy.
did the Vision come back at the end?
No, he's so remember in Infinity War when like that when Black Panther's sister is like putting him into the computer?
Well, because like we know that he got killed, right? But
Yeah, but his like memory got backed up.
oh really?
Yeah, from Black Panther's sister.
Oh,
So that's how they're gonna bring him back for the show, I think.
Oh,
But he's in
okay.
the show.
Gotcha.
He's in Scarlet Witch's show.
Because I was kind of wondering why they didn't just like unsnap him.
Because he didn't die from the snap.
But it's like while you're at it, you might as well.
What about Gamora?
Oh yeah, Gamora just left because she's 2014 Gamora. So that's gonna be what Guardians 3 is about. Probably is them hunting her down.
Him trying to get that piece. Trying to get some,
Yeah, him going halfway across the fucking universe
for some
for pussy. Dude, Star Lord extremely horny.
Okay.
That's king shit.
Dude, I
But yeah,
can't-
so
I
the
can't wait to hear the
MCU
epic
doesn't have a
breakthrough
leader,
from
so I'm gonna be curious to see what they do if they do have a new Avengers movie, because they make too much money not to.
I don't know when's superhero fatigue gonna kick in.
I think at this point it's gonna be
I want to say it's downhill from here because this is like the perfect jumping off point. After Spider-Man, it's the end of Phase 3, and you're done. You can leave.
I don't know. I don't really see it ever going away.
I don't think it's gonna go away. I think it's gonna dwindle in popularity, but like, I don't know. It's like too big to fail, because you can always like. I think they're gonna keep like I don't think I'm gonna agree with you. Because you can
keep getting produced.
like you can always bring a new superhero that someone likes or an under known superhero like the Guardians. The Guardians like no one knew about them until Marvel decided to create a movie about them.
That's true.
Like they were pretty underknown. Like there's always gonna be something to pull from. And comics just update so fast. I don't know.
I was talking to a guy in my class. He said his top favorite 3 movies of all time were all Marvel movies. So I just feel like
I'm gonna disagree with that one.
there's
I
so many
think.
people out there that like these so much that they'll just never ever go away.
Yeah, I don't. I definitely don't think they're going away. But I don't know. I guess depending on what Marvel puts out next, like what they say their release movie schedules are going to be for Phase 4. I think I'm just going to watch Spider-Man, and I might hop off. Who knows?
I'm thinking
Like
about
I'm
it
sure
too.
that's going to be impossible, but
It's kind of like
I
at
don't
a
know.
certain point, this is getting old.
we live in a society, though,
We
dude.
live in a society, and sometimes
We sure do.
You gotta have something to talk about, but it doesn't have to always be the Avengers.
I want to say this is the most we've ever talked about the actual movie on the podcast.
We took a break to talk about Nazis in the middle.
Well, but yeah, I'm saying the most, not like we didn't talk the entire time about the movie.
That's true.
Yeah,
Pretty
When do
high
we ever do
percentage.
that?
exactly. But I'm saying
Among
this is better. We're doing better.
The Psychonauts.
a good balance.
Yeah, dude, the Psychonauts taking deep mind dives.
Yeah, there we go.
I
All right, I
guess
think we should probably
let's wrap this up. I'm gonna say my TikTok
wrap
trend
it
of the
up.
week, boys.
Let's hear it.
This one's gonna be the conflict in high school. I don't know why, but on TikTok recently, I've seen a lot of freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors showing the different levels of high school participation from like each grade. Like they think they're vastly like different from each other, but really they're the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
What do you mean by
Freshmen,
participation?
sophomores, juniors, and seniors don't act differently, but
Mhm.
according to TikTok, they do. So yeah, dude, I love TikTok.
Who doesn't? Whomst among us?
Whomstava among us. Like there was, I sent you guys the one of like, some guy just saying slaves built that, just like just singing along to this song.
Oh, I saw that.
So that was interesting. Like there's always content on there.
I feel like that's kind of burned out a little bit. I think like the initial enthusiasm
Yeah,
for TikTok, has
TikTok
kind of
like keeps
subsided.
frying, like just like it's just like brain fry. Like it's just so substanceless.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
At a certain point, people can't take it anymore.
At a certain point,
All right, let's cut it.
Yeah, let's go. Noah, you're up next month or next week. What's the movie?
wait, I'm supposed to pick a movie.
I think so. I think you're next week, right?
I'm the
60
next
seconds,
one.
or else you forfeit your choice.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah, no.
you guys have like, can we just have it like be a surprise pick?
Nope, not a surprise pick.
That's
Just say
stupid.
movie.
You guys
Just
have
say
done
movie.
surprise picks before.
No, just say movie. Just say
15
movie.
seconds wasted.
No, this is stupid.
Say
Let it
movie.
just
Say
be
movie.
a surprise
What's the
pick.
first movie that comes to your head? Just say the movie. Just say any movie.
I don't fucking know.
Uh, next week we're doing Shrek 3, guys.
No,
That's
we're
all for
not
this
doing
week,
Shrek
folks.
3.
No, why do Shrek 3 when you can do Shrek 4?
No, I don't want to do a fucking Shrek movie.
Noah, yeah, you heard it from Noah, guys. We're doing Shrek.
I'm doing Shrek.